The African plains are not known for being forgiving. The heat here is a physical weight, pressing down on the golden grass until everything feels brittle and dry. Dust hangs in the air, a fine powder that coats every leaf and every stone. It is a harsh world where life and death are constantly trading places. In the middle of this vast, open theater, the cycle continues. A herd of striped grazers moves slowly across the landscape. The pattern of black and white creates a dizzying effect against the shimmering horizon. A natural optical illusion designed to confuse anyone looking for a single target. But today, one member of the herd is falling behind. The separation is intentional. The heavy, swollen belly of the mare signals that it is time. The instinct to isolate is strong. Bringing a new life into the world requires a few moments of privacy, away from the constant jostling and movement of the group. The animal finds a patch of ground where the grass is slightly shorter, a small clearing that offers a decent line of sight in all directions. It is not perfect, but it will have to do. The herd drifts further away, their heads bowed, chewing on the dry stalks, leaving the expectant mother alone in the vastness. The process of birth is messy and exhausting. The animal lies down, breathing heavily, the sides heating with effort. Flies buzz around, drawn by the moisture and the scent. It is a vulnerable position. For a creature that relies on speed to survive, being on the ground is a nightmare. But nature demands this risk. After a struggle that seems to last forever under the baking sun, the bundle arrives. Wet, confused, and wrapped in a fragile membrane, the newborn slips into the dust. The first few minutes are critical. The parent immediately gets to work, licking the wet fur, cleaning the nostrils, urging the little one to wake up. The rough tongue scrapes away the fluid, stimulating the muscles. The foal is clumsy. The legs are impossibly long and thin, looking like sticks that might snap under the slightest weight. It tries to push up, wobbles, and collapses back into the dirt. It tries again. The instinct to stand is hardwired. In this place, if you cannot stand, you do not survive. But the scent of birth is like a siren. It travels on the wind, carrying a message that every carnivore in the area understands perfectly. Free meal. Nearby, the tall yellow grass remains perfectly still, or at least it seems that way. But deep within the cover, a pair of amber eyes is watching. The spots on the coat blend seamlessly with the shadows of the stalks. It is a leopard, a master of the ambush. The cat has been waiting. It saw the separation. It watched the struggle. Now it sees the prize. A newborn that can barely lift its head is the easiest calorie intake the wild can offer. The predator lowers its body, belly scraping the dirt. The movement is fluid, liquid death flowing through the underbrush. There is no sound. Paws pad softly on the earth, avoiding dry twigs that might snap. The distance closes. 50 yards. 30 yards. The parent is distracted, focused entirely on getting the youngster to stand. The foal is making soft, bleeding noises, unaware that a shadow is creeping closer with every heartbeat. The wind shifts. Maybe the mother catches a scent, or maybe it is just that sixth sense that prey animals develop over millions of years. The head snaps up, ears swivel forward like radar dishes. The chewing stops. The licking stops. The parent stares directly at the patch of grass where the danger is hiding. The element of surprise is gone, so the hunter abandons stealth. The explosion of speed is terrifying. The leopard breaks cover, a blur of muscle and spots, launching like a missile toward the helpless foal. The target is right there, stumbling on shaky legs, completely defenseless. The cat aims for the neck, the classic takedown move, but the predator made a fatal calculation. It ignored the wall of striped muscle standing right next to the snack. Before the cat can land the killing bite, the mother intercepts. This is not a flight response. Usually, these animals run. Panic is the standard operating procedure, but not today. Not with the offspring on the ground. The flight switch is flipped off, and the fight switch is jammed all the way up. The mother charges. It is a head-on collision. The leopard, expecting the adult to scatter, is blindsided. The zebra does something incredibly uncharacteristic for a grazer. The mouth opens wide, revealing flat, grinding teeth that are not designed for tearing meat, but have incredible crushing power. The jaws clamp down on the leopard's neck. It is a shock to the system. The cat creates a guttural snarl, twisting in the air, trying to use claws to rake the face of the attacker. But the grip holds. The mother shakes the head violently, tossing the 80-pound predator like a ragdoll. The sheer rage behind the move is palpable. The leopard drops to the ground, disoriented. It tries to scramble back, to regain footing, and perhaps launch a counterattack. The claws come out, swiping at the zebra's chest, drawing lines of red across the white stripes. But the pain does not register. The adrenaline in the mother system is masking everything. Then comes the artillery. The zebra pivots, turning the rear toward the threat. This is the danger zone. The back legs of a zebra are essentially biological hydraulic presses. One kick can shatter the jaw of a lion. The mother unleashes a barrage. Thud that the first hoof connects with the leopard's ribs. The sound is a dull, sickening crack that echoes in the clearing. The cat hisses, rolling in the dust, trying to find an exit. But the mother is relentless. The hooves strike again and again. It is a drumbeat of violence. Dust flies into the air, creating a chaotic cloud around the combatants. The foal, now standing on trembling legs, watches wide-eyed from a few feet away, witnessing the fury of its protector. The leopard realizes the mistake. This is not a meal. This is a beatdown. The arrogance of the hunter evaporates instantly, replaced by the primal need to just get away. The cat scrambles, belly low to the ground, trying to slip under the kicks, trying to find traction in the loose dirt. It takes another glancing blow to the hip, stumbling sideways, letting out a yelp that sounds nothing like a fearsome predator. The zebra mare does not back down. The ears are pinned flat against the skull, the lips pulled back in a grimace of aggression. The animal chases the cat. Usually, the predator chases the prey. Seeing the roles reversed is a jarring sight. The mother pursues the leopard for a good 20 yards, snapping at the tail, stomping the ground, making it very clear that this territory is closed for business. The leopard finally finds a burst of speed, fueled by pure terror, and dives into a thicket of thorn bushes where the larger animal cannot follow. It disappears into the shadows, likely nursing some broken ribs and a shattered ego. The hunter has become the hunted, and it will be a long time before it tries to mess with this particular family again. The mother stops at the edge of the brush. The chest is heaving, breath coming in loud, snorting gasps. The adrenaline begins to fade, replaced by the dull throb of the scratches on the neck and chest. But the damage is superficial. The animal stands tall, scanning the horizon, checking for any other threats. The tail swishes angrily, swatting at flies, but the posture remains alert. Slowly, the tension drains from the clearing. The mother turns back to the center of the stage. The foal is there, standing a bit more steadily now. The little one lets out a soft sound, a high-pitched squeak. The mother approaches, lowering the head to nudge the youngster. The aggression is gone, replaced instantly by gentleness. The nose touches the foal, checking for injuries, smelling the dust and the fear. The foal is fine. Shaken, perhaps, but alive. The sun continues to beat down. The heat waves still shimmy off the ground. The herd in the distance has stopped to look back, having heard the commotion. They wait, The mother gives the foal a gentle push. It takes a step, then another. The legs are working better now. The coordination is clicking into place, dots side by side. The large striped shape and the tiny, wobbly replica begin to walk toward the safety of the group. The dust settles back onto the ground. The flies return to their patterns. The leopard is gone. The silence returns to plains, but the story is written in the disturbed earth and the tracks of the struggle. It is a reminder that in the wild, the line between victim and victor is razor thin, and sometimes the gentle grass eater is the scariest thing on the savanna. The foal walks in the shadow of the parent, safe for now, having survived the first and most dangerous hour of existence.